Molly with Black Sand Yoga. I'm excited to have you here for our 45-minute class. This is one of my favorite classes. We call this class Endless Summer. You're going to build heat, move through some sun salutations, work on your balance, and building strength. So as we move through class, I invite you to have fun with this, to not take yourself too seriously. And if you fall out of any of the poses, jump back in. And as always, if you need a break at any point, remember child's pose is always available to you. So we're going to start this class in a seated position, crossing your legs in front of you, moving through a breathing exercise. Just finding a comfortable seat, sitting up tall, bringing your hands to your shins. On your next inhale, lean your chest forward, turn your gaze up. Exhale, round over, chin to chest. Inhale, leaning forward. Exhale, rounding back. We'll do this 3 more times, moving with your breath. And as you're moving here, setting an intention for class. Just an easy word or phrase that you can bring yourself back to if you're feeling discouraged or frustrated or just distracted. One more. Exhale, rounding over and coming back to center. Switching your legs so the opposite leg is crossed underneath. Moving through one more set. Sitting tall, hands come to your shins. Inhale, leaning forward. Exhale, rounding back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, leaning forward. Exhale, rounding back. We'll do one more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Coming back to center, making your way into a tabletop position, coming onto your hands and knees, stacking your shoulders over your wrists, hips are over your knees, tops of your feet pressed down, really engaging your core here, crown of your head reaches forward. And going into balancing tabletop, send your right arm forward, left leg presses back, flexing your foot towards you. Holding here. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, crunch in, pull your knee to your elbow, chin to chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Pulling in here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release down. Coming back into tabletop. And switching sides, send your left arm forward, right leg back. Really reaching your fingertips forward, keeping your hips square toward your mat. Going into tabletop crunches. Inhale. Exhale, crunch in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch in, pulling everything tight to your core. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release down. Taking a deep inhale and a deep exhale. Moving into one-handed tiger, bring your right leg up behind you, 90-degree angle. Foot is flexed down toward the mat. With your left hand, reach for the inside arch of your right foot. Pinky comes below your toes. Find your balance and then inhale, start to press your foot into your hand, lifting up, keeping your gaze forward here. Lift up 1 more inch and gently release down into tabletop. And lifting your left leg up behind you, 90-degree angle. Foot is flexed down. With your right hand, reach for the inside arch of your left foot, finding your balance, then pressing your foot into your hand, feeling your right shoulder open. Try to keep your left leg hugged in towards you. Lift up 1 more inch and gently release down, back into tabletop. Taking a deep inhale and a deep exhale. And tuck your toes under, lift your hips up towards the ceiling for downward facing dog. Pressing your chest towards your thighs, relaxing your head here, shake your head out. Yes and no. Ending on a yes today. You can bend your legs left and right if that feels good for you. Fingers are separated wide apart. Looking between your hands, walking your feet to the top of your mat. Using your core, start to come all the way up to standing, meeting in Tadasana or mountain pose. Legs are engaged. Arms are by your side. We'll start moving through our Sun Salutations. Inhale, circle your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, flat back, lower your hands and the crown of your head down. Inhale, halfway lift, spine is long. Exhale, release. Inhale, circle your arms, coming all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, hands to heart. Two more. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, hands to heart. Adding on. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Place your hands on your mat. Step back into a high plank. Heels are over your toes. Imagine a straight line from your heels to the crown of your head. Core is engaged. With control, slowly lower elbows. Stay tight to your ribcage, coming all the way down to your bellies. Untuck your toes. Inhale, cobra. Using the strength of your lower back here. Lifting your chest. On your next exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes and make your way back to downward facing dog, either pressing onto your knees and then lifting your hips or pressing into high plank and then pressing back to down dog. Look between your hands. Step your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Place your hands on the mat, step back to plank. Slowly lower. Your choice to either go into cobra or sweep your chest forward, upward facing dog. Pressing through the tops of your feet, thighs are lifted off of the mat. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Looking between your hands, step your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Place your hands on the mat, step back to plank. Slowly lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Staying here, and taking an inhale and an exhale. Lifting your right foot towards the ceiling. Three-legged down dog, flexing your foot towards you. Look between your hands, step your right foot forward. Inhale your arms up, high lunge. Right knee is in line with your ankle, coming up high on your back toes. Sink down one more inch. Exhale your hands down to the mat, step back to plank, slowly lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lifting your left foot towards the ceiling, three-legged down dog. Engaging your lifted leg. Look between your hands, step your left foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Pulling your shoulder blades down and away from your ear. Keeping your ribcage in line with your hips. Sink down one more inch. Exhale your hands down to the mat, step back to plank, slowly lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Look between your hands, Step your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, circle your arms, and on your exhale, sink into the imaginary chair behind you. Tailbone turns down, chest is lifted. Inhale to standing. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Place your hands on the mat, step back to plank. Slowly lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift your right foot towards the ceiling. Look between your hands, step your right foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Lowering your back heel down. Warrior one, your back foot's at a 45-degree angle to your mat. Work on keeping your hips squared forward. Sink down one more inch. Exhale your hands down. Step back to plank. Slowly lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift your left foot towards the ceiling. Look between your hands, step your left foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Lowering your back heel, warrior one. Keeping your left knee in line with your ankle. Adjusting your stance here as you need to. Exhale your hands down to the mat, step back to plank, slowly lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Look between your hands, step your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, chair. You can stay here, or if you'd like to, come up high onto your toes, adding in some balance. Inhale to standing. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Place your hands on the mat, step back to plank. Slowly lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, press back, down dog. Lifting your right foot towards the ceiling. Look between your hands, step your right foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Lower your heel, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Arms come parallel to the mat. Your back foot is parallel with the back of your mat, pressing through the outside edge of your foot. Exhale your hands down. Step back to plank, slowly lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lifting your left foot towards the ceiling. Look between your hands, step your left foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Lower your heel, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Lengthening out through your fingertips. Gaze is over your left hand. Exhale your hands down to the mat, step back to plank. Slowly lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Look between your hands. Step your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, sink into chair. Coming up high onto your toes if you would like to. Sinking down just one more inch. Inhale to standing. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Place your hands on the mat, step back to plank. Slowly lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift your right foot towards the ceiling. Look between your hands, step your right foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Lower your heel, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Reaching your upper body forward, lower your right fingertips down, left fingertips reach up for triangle. Using the strength of your legs here. If you have any neck pain, turn your gaze down toward your right big toe. Keeping your legs where they are, press up into warrior two. Exhale your hands down to the mat. Step back to plank, slowly lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lifting your left foot towards the ceiling. Look between your hands, step your left foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Lower your heel, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Reach your upper body forward, lower your left fingertips down, right fingertips reach up. Work on stacking your shoulders here. Hips open toward the right side of the room. Coming back up into warrior two. Exhale your hands down to the mat, step back to plank, slowly lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Look between your hands, step your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, chair. If you'd like to, coming up high on your toes. Inhale to standing. Exhale, hands to heart. We've just got two more of these. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Place your hands down, step back to plank. Slowly lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift your right foot towards the ceiling. Look between your hands, step your right foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Lower your heel, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Moving into triangle. Reach your upper body forward, lower your right hand down, left hand up. From here, we'll go into extended triangle, straightening your right leg. Both legs are straight and strong here. Really engaging your arms. With control, coming back into warrior two. Exhale your hands down to the mat, step back to plank. Slowly lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lifting your left foot toward the ceiling. Look between your hands, step your left foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Lower your heel, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Reach your upper body forward, left hand down, right fingertips up, triangle. Going into extended triangle, straighten your left leg. Pressing back into warrior two. Exhale your hands down to the mat, step back to plank, slowly lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Look between your hands. Step your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, sinking into chair. Coming up high onto your toes. Inhale to standing. Exhale, hands to heart. Last one of this series. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Place your hands on the mat, step back to plank, slowly lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift your right foot towards the ceiling. Look between your hands, step your right foot forward. Inhale, high lunge, staying here. Bringing your hands to heart center. Going into warrior three. Using your back leg, gently lift up, sending your upper body forward. Left leg comes parallel to your mat. You can stay here, or if you'd like to, you can start to reach your arms toward the front of the room, coming into a capital T shape. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. With control, step back, high lunge, arms reach up. Exhale your hands down. Step back to plank, slowly lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lifting your left foot towards the ceiling. Look between your hands, step your left foot forward. Inhale, high lunge, staying here. Bringing your hands to heart center, going into warrior three. With control, lifting off of your right leg. Flexing your right foot towards you. Hips stay square to your mat. And if you'd like to, reaching your arms forward. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. Step back with control. Last high lunge of class. Exhale your hands down. Step back to plank. Slowly lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Taking a deep inhale. And exhale. Look between your hands. Step your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, chair. Coming up high onto your toes if you would like to. Everyone sink down 1 more inch. Inhale to standing. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice work. Grabbing a sip of water if you would like to. I know I need one. And as we move through class, taking small, slow sips of water. And when you're ready, we're going to move through our balancing series. And so we'll come to the center of our mats, bringing your big toes to touch, small space between your heels. We're going to start going into eagle. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, swing your right arm underneath your left, wrapping your forearms, palms touch. You can also bring the back of your palms together or come into genie arms, wherever you'd like to go with this today. Sink your hips back into the imaginary chair. Tailbone is tucked. And slowly lifting your right leg up and over your left. Maybe wrapping your toes behind your calf. Wherever you are, find a focal point to help you balance something that's not moving straight in front of you. Sink down 1 more inch. Inhale, unwind your arms and legs, palms touch overhead. Exhale, swing your left arm underneath your right, wrapping your forearms. Sink into the imaginary chair behind you. And then lifting your left leg high up and over your right. Pull your forearms away from your face, giving yourself room to breathe. Sink down 1 more inch. Inhale, unwind your arms and legs, palms touch overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. Lowering your hands by your side. Going into a standing strong wind. Shift your weight into your left leg, toes grip into the mat. Bring your right leg in front of you, 90-degree angle. You're going to place your right hand on your right thigh and use this to create some resistance here, pressing your leg into your hand. Lowering your right foot down. Switching sides, engaging your right leg. Left leg lifts, 90-degree angle. Placing your left hand on your left thigh, pressing your leg into your foot, flexing your left toes towards you. Lowering your left foot down, and you can shake your legs out if that feels good for you. Moving into standing forehead to knee. I don't want you to focus on getting your knee to your forehead. I just want you to focus on trying and seeing where you can go here. So shifting your weight back into your left leg, bring your right leg up in front of you and interlace all 10 fingers underneath your right foot. Finding your balance here, gaze is slightly down and forward. You can stay here, or if you would like to, Work on straightening your right leg, flexing your foot towards you. If both legs are straight and strong, you can work on bringing your forearms under your calf and eventually your forehead toward your knee. Remember to breathe. If your leg is extended, bring your knee back into your chest, foot comes down, and everybody release, lowering your right foot down. And shifting sides, coming to the left. Right leg is engaged, bringing your left leg up in front of you. Interlace all 10 fingers below your foot. Finding your balance here. And you can stay here, or if you'd like to, start working your left foot forward. And if both legs are straight and strong, you can start working your elbows below your calf, forehead toward your knee. If your leg is extended, bring your knee in, and everybody lowering your foot down, and shake your legs out. Moving into dancer, bringing your right elbow to your rib cage, reach for the inside arch of your right foot. Bring your knee back in line with the rest of your body. Inhale your left fingertips up, and exhale, press your foot into your hand, reaching your left fingertips forward as your right foot lifts. Lift up one more inch. And slowly coming back to center, lowering your arm and your foot down, switching sides. Left elbow comes to your left rib cage. Reach for the inside arch of your left foot. Inhale your right fingertips up. Exhale, press your foot into your hand, reach your upper body forward. Try to keep your left knee in line with your body. Slowly coming back to center, lowering your arm and your leg down. Moving into tree, shifting your weight into your left leg, bringing your right foot to your ankle, calf, or thigh, just avoiding your knee, so go above or below your knee. And you can bring one hand to heart center, maybe the other. Standing tall, reaching the crown of your head up toward the ceiling. Keeping your leg engaged here, pressing your foot into your leg into your foot. And if you'd like to, you can start to reach your hands up towards the ceiling. Lowering your hands down and lowering your right foot down to the mat. Switching sides, left foot comes to your ankle, calf, or thigh. Finding your balance, bringing one hand to heart center and then the other. And if you'd like to, sending your arms straight up overhead. Lowering your hands down to heart center and lowering your left foot down and relaxing your arms by your side. You can grab another quick sip of water if you'd like to. We have one more big push before we start to wind things down. So when you're ready, we're going to meet in a tabletop position. Shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. We're just going to move through a few cat-cows. Inhale, lower your belly, turn your gaze up. Exhale, round over, chin to chest. Inhale for cow. Exhale, cat, rounding over. Inhale, lower your belly, gaze is up. Exhale, rounding. Inhale. One more set. Inhale. And exhale, rounding over. And coming back to center, we're gonna go into our push-up series. This is one of my favorite parts of class. It's always a challenge. That's a great way to really push yourself and see what you can do and just have fun. I invite you to stay in plank the whole time if that's what you'd like to do today. You can always lower your knees down at any point as well, and then jump back in when you're ready. So remember to have fun with this. Send your legs straight back behind you, coming into high plank. Holding here. Core is engaged, legs are engaged. You're pressing the ground away from you. We're gonna do 4 push-ups. Down, up, down, 3, down, 2, down, 1. Going into side plank, bring your right hand to the center of your mat. Open up towards the left, reaching your left hand towards the ceiling. Keep your hips lifted here. Legs are strong. You can always lower your right knee down. Lowering your left hand. Left hand comes to the center of the mat, opening up towards the right. You can turn your gaze up if you would like to. Lowering your right hand down, coming back into high plank for 3 push-ups. Down, up, down, 2, down, 1. Bring your feet to the outside edges of your mat for plank jacks. Jump in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, and hold. 2 push-ups. Down, up, down, up. Lift your right foot 2 inches off of the mat and hold for 3, 2, 1. Right foot down, left foot 2 inches off of the mat. 3, 2, 1. Left foot down. Last push-up, last one, best one. Down and up. Hold plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees left and right. Shake your head, yes and no. Nice work, you guys. I know that's a tough one. Lower your knees down. Press back, child's pose. Relax your forehead. Relax your arms. Allow your chest to work towards the mat. And coming back into a tabletop position. I promise no more plank. Inhale your right fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, thread your left arm under, your right arm under, lowering your right ear down to the mat, and walking your left fingertips towards the front of the room. Feeling the stretch through your shoulders. You can bump your hips toward the right if you'd like a deeper stretch. Coming back to your breath. Working on making your inhales and exhales the same length. Walking your left hand in, gently pressing up. Inhale, lift your right fingertips up, and exhale down. Left hand reaches up, inhale. Exhale, thread your left arm under, lowering onto your shoulder. Walking your right hand forward. Turning your gaze underneath your right arm. And then you can bump your hips toward the left for a deeper stretch. Walking your right hand in, gently pressing up. Inhale, lift your left fingertips up. And exhale, release down. And going into dolphin. Place your elbows on the mat where your hands just were. You can either press your palms down into the mat or interlace all 10 fingers. Walk your knees slightly in towards your elbows. And tuck your toes. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Press your chest back. Imagine you're in the shape of an upside down V. Your head should be lifted off of the mat. Really pressing through your shoulders here. Slowly lowering your knees down. Coming back up onto your hands, we're gonna do one strong cat. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, round over, pull your chin to chest, belly button to spine. Lift your feet off of the mat. Imagine you're squeezing your mat between you, pulling your wrist towards your knees, knees towards your wrist. And release down. Coming all the way down onto your stomachs. And keeping your fingertips below your shoulders. Chin rests on the center of your mat. We're gonna go into Cobra. Press through the tops of your feet. And then inhale, lifting your chest off of the mat. Using the strength of your lower back here, little to no weight in your hands. And using your hands, press up just a little bit more. And then see if you can lift your hands off of the mat. Pull your elbows in toward one another. And gently release down, resting one ear on the mat. You can send your arms back behind you, big toes touch, heels flare out. And coming back to center, bringing your hands underneath your shoulders. And sending your right arm straight out to the side, palm presses down. Gently rolling towards your right shoulder, using your left hand to create some leverage here. Just feeling this deep shoulder stretch through your right arm. You can adjust your right hand up or down, finding a position that's best for you. Slowly coming back to center. Bringing your right hand in, sending your left arm out to the side, and then rolling open. Stacking your hips, your shoulders. And slowly coming back to center, bringing your left hand in, pressing up onto your knees and making your way onto your glutes, sending your legs straight out in front of you. And bringing the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right thigh. Right foot is flexed towards you. Inhale, circle your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, reaching for your right foot. Hinging at your hips here. With each inhale, lengthening your spine forward. And as you exhale, folding down just a little bit more. It doesn't matter if your chest is touching your thighs or not. You just want to feel the stretch through the back of your leg while keeping your spine nice and elongated. Take one more deep inhale. And exhale, release, rounding up. Bringing the sole of your left foot to the outside of your right thigh. Place your left hand behind you near the base of your spine. Inhale your right fingertips up. Then exhale, twist, bringing your right tricep behind your knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more, inhale. Exhale. Gently release, coming back to center. Take a counter turn toward the right side of your mat. Forehead works down. Pressing all the way up, sending your left leg out. And bringing your right leg in to the inside of your left thigh. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One more deep inhale. And exhale. And gently release, rounding up one vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last. Bringing the sole of your right foot to the outside of your left thigh. Place your right hand behind you near the base of your spine. Inhale your left fingertips up. And exhale, twist, left tricep comes behind your right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And gently release, taking a counter turn towards the left side of your mat. Forehead works toward the ground. And pressing all the way up. Sending your right leg out in front of you. And sitting on your sit bones for a forward fold. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at your hips. Reach for the outside edges of your feet. You can bend your knees as much as you would like to here. Feet stay flexed towards you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And then rounding up one vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last. And then keep rolling until you are all the way back, laying down on your mats. Going into bridge. Bringing your heels near your glutes. Feet are about hip-width distance apart. Take a deep inhale. Then exhale, lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Using the strength of your legs here. Lift up one more inch. And slowly lower from your upper back to your mid back to your lower back until you're all the way down. And then bringing your knees into your chest, reaching for the outside edges of your feet. Happy baby. You can rock left and right here if that feels good on your lower back. Turn the corners of your mouth up toward your ears for extra happy baby. And bringing your knees into your chest, lowering your feet down. Going into a figure four leg stretch. Bring your right ankle to the base of your left knee, and then bring your left leg in towards your chest, interlacing all 10 fingers behind your leg or in front and below your knee. Gently pressing your right leg open here. Lowering your left leg down, and then your right. And then bringing your left ankle to the base of your right knee. Right leg comes in towards your chest. Interlacing all 10 fingers behind your leg or in front and below your knee. Left knee presses open. Lowering your right foot down, and then your left, and slowly making your way into Shavasana, sending your legs straight out in front of you. You can bring your heels to touch, feet fall open. Rest your arms by your side, palms face the ceiling. And closing your eyes. Allowing your body to completely relax into your mat. Letting the ground support you. Coming back to your natural breath. Slowly bringing movement into your fingers and your toes, wrists and ankles. Rocking your head left and right. Bending your knees up, rolling onto your right side, coming into fetal pose. And then pressing up, making your way into a seated position, facing the front of your mat. Sitting nice and tall. And if you'd like to, you can bring your hands to heart center. And thank you all so much for practicing with me and just making this time for yourself. I hope that you enjoyed this class as much as I did and that you leave here feeling stronger than you did when you started. Namaste.